Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. Today we're going to do the Gemini Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for December 8th through the 15th. So please excuse my setup today. I'm being totally lazy. I have a Christmas mess going on. I have a house full out there. So the kids are making decorations and I'm sure it's going to get really loud in a second. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pull an oracle card for you guys for the week. Okay. You have the listen to your intuition card. So what this is saying is, obvious. Really pay attention to your intuition. What that's saying to me is you might have a tendency to get in your head too much this week or overthink things. I do want to say that on the 12th, we have the full moon in Gemini. So with you being Geminis, you guys are going to feel this really strongly. And this new moon is not new moon. This full moon, sorry, is a pretty intense one. It's all about kind of getting out of these karmic cycles. But the main thing, the main focus is going to be on our self-worth and how we value ourselves. And so what you're going to notice is you're going to have a lot of kind of deep buried insecurities coming up within yourself. And so that's going to put you in that tendency to overthink things, to overanalyze what people are saying to you, to take things more personally than normal. And so what this is saying for you this week is, don't get in your head. Don't read too much, in between the lines, but really focus on what you feel, trust in your intuition, what you feel about the situation as opposed to what the situation looks like. It's also a good idea to really keep yourself grounded right now. If you get a little bit over anxious or in that mode of overthinking, really take time to just kind of take 5 minutes worth of deep breaths, just to get yourself grounded, and don't make any decisions or assumptions when you're stressed out. Okay. All right. So let's see what else we have going on. I do feel that, that you're going to have a lot of communication coming in towards you this week. And so I feel that the communication will be something that you want between you and another person. But you might be kind of, I just feel that there's somebody that's kind of over-examining communication or overthinking the communication between you and another person. And so try to take a step back and go by more what you feel as opposed to what this person is or is not saying. If that makes any sense. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of communication for you this week. Or that kind of, or that really strong desire to communicate. Okay. All right. With this Knight of Swords, this is, really fast incoming communication. It's fast ideas. It's kind of like this urgency feeling. And so in that sense, the Knight tends to speak without thinking sometimes, or rushes into something because he has this sudden idea that he wants to get something done and he's not thinking things through. With this Nine of Swords and this Two of Pentacles, I want to say that maybe you've been dealing with really difficult communication between you and another person. It's like, I almost want to say the communication between the two of you is imbalanced. 1 minute there's a lot of communication to the point that it's overwhelming, and then the next minute there's no communication at all. Or when you do communicate with this person, it's like the communication is just kind of fast and there's not really any emotion involved within the communication. And so I feel like it's kind of leaving you a little bit stressed out. I also want to say that for some of you, you have this urgency to communicate with somebody, or you want to talk to somebody, but you're finding it difficult to open up the lines of communication with this person. I don't feel like this person has blocked you off. I feel like this person has a lot going on. I almost want to say for some of you, you're dealing with somebody that has so much going on that when you two are communicating, they have like a million things going through their head. And so they're only kind of catching like little bits and pieces of what is actually being said. And so the communication between you two right now is just not really, it's not constructive. It's not productive. I do want to say it's not personal. I feel like this person genuinely is dealing with a lot. They're trying to keep this kind of act going that they have everything together, but in reality, they're really stressed out. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have all this kind of stress right here, you know, all this confusion, all this tense energy, this miscommunication. But right here, we have the Six of Cups and the Lover's card. And what that's saying is this is a very strong soulmate connection. With this Queen of Swords, she knows the truth. She's very aware of the truth. She's very confident in what she knows. She trusts in her intuition. She's not going to let emotions override her. Okay. So with that being said, I want to say for some of you, you are dealing with this soulmate connection to somebody, and you know that this is your person. You know this is a soulmate connection. You feel this love for this person. You feel the connection. With that being said, those kind of connections, you know, tend to be very intense, and the feelings tend to be really intense, and sometimes hard to deal with. So what I want to say with this is, in this connection with this other person, there's the awareness that this is the connection. This is a soulmate connection. This is the person that you're meant to be with, and the other person feels the same way. But in the same sense, it tends to bring up a lot of fears, because when you feel so deeply for somebody, you know, that kind of can be a scary thing. So with this being said, I feel like this is saying to you, you know, try not to let all this get to your head right now, all this difficult communication, because a lot of it is this full moon, and it is all these insecurities being brought up right now. And again, it's nothing personal. The connection you have with this person is solid. This is, you know, this is that deep love. So what this is saying is, you know, stay in the truth that you know, stay in that calm energy. Don't let yourself get in your head right now. Because I feel overall, I feel this is you. I feel that you're in this very confident place within yourself. You know the truth. And I kind of feel like this is the person that you're dealing with. You know, they want to communicate, they want to open up to you, but in the same sense, they don't want you to see any weakness in them right now. And I feel like they're going through a lot that's kind of making them feel, just making them feel very insecure right now. I'm sorry, this is so sloppy. Yeah, this week overall, I would say just kind of try not to stress about communication right now, and take a step back to just kind of ground yourself, get yourself calm, because I feel that The person you're dealing with is just needing needing kind of this alone time to kind of get their head together. Yeah. Okay. On the bottom, we have the Ten of Swords. To me, in this deck, this is about surrendering. This is saying, don't let this get in your head. Don't overthink this. Don't worry about this, because things are a lot better than they appear. With this Death card right here, this is speaking on a very intense transformation. So this might be you or the person you're dealing with, or both of you. And with all the energies that are going on this month, everybody is going through these intense transformations, these energies of kind of releasing all this toxic energy, releasing all these karmic patterns that we hold on to. So with this Four of Swords and this Death card, and this Ten of Swords, it's saying it's time to just kind of let go and trust this right now, that everything is coming together. Everything is working out. But right now there's a process of shedding these old fears, shedding these old insecurities. And I feel that the person that you're dealing with is struggling a lot. And they just need this time to kind of take a step back and heal and figure everything out. Because I feel that the person you're dealing with is in this position in their life where they're having to choose a completely different path for their life. And so it's a big deal for them, because I kind of feel that the person you're dealing with has had the same, it's been the same thing for 10, 15 years. They've been in the same kind of lifestyle, whatever that may be. They might have been in a long-term commitment before, or this person might have just been in their own mindset. They might have been single for a long time, but this connection to you is taking them on a completely new path, which means they're having to shed away a lot of stuff that they've held on to. And so I feel that this person is just kind of going through this transformation, and they need this time to kind of get out of their head and feel confident in this path that they're taking. In the same sense, this could be flipped. This could be you. You're going to a completely different phase of your life. You're going on a completely new path in your life. You might have just left a relationship, or you might be looking for wanting this kind of soulmate connection, and so you're realizing you have to leave a lot behind and step away from a lot of things in order to get this connection to somebody. So this could be you kind of taking a step back this week to get out of your head, because this week is all about just getting out of your head, kind of surrendering and trusting in what's coming next. Let me pull a few more. And I feel like for some of you, you're waiting for communication from somebody. You're waiting for an opportunity to have more open communication with somebody. I do feel like that's coming to you this week, but I feel that in this energy right now that this person is in, it's difficult for them to come forward and communicate right now, because they're juggling a lot. I do feel that there's this desire between you and this is 3 twos, because the pages are twos. So this is saying, I feel like the other person is trying to figure out how to open up these lines of communication, how to open up and express what they want. And I also feel that this person is, again, trying to kind of figure things out right now. And then we have you with this desire for some kind of action. You want some kind of action. You want some kind of forward movement. And I think for a while it's kind of been, this person has maybe been blocking their heart or not really communicating very much, or not communicating at all. With this World card, this is saying, especially with this Death card and this Ten of Swords, this is coming to an end. This is just kind of this purging of these insecurities with this person. And again, I feel like this person is dealing with a lot of external conflict right now. Because again, I feel that this person is kind of going on this completely new life path. And so it's kind of overwhelming for them. With this Six of Wands and this Four of Wands, the Six of Wands is success, it's victory. And the Four of Wands is, building that foundation for that soulmate connection. It's a commitment. It's starting the connection. It's working together. So I want to say overall that this is coming together. This connection is coming together. You will get that communication that you want. You will get that ability to open up and have that open, honest communication. And there will be talks of moving forward within this connection. But I feel that probably between now and this full moon, it is going to be a lot of kind of turbulent emotions, up and down emotions, especially with this other person. So don't get too frustrated if you're not getting that communication that you want, because I feel like probably by the 13th or the 14th, there's going to be this sudden communication, and this person is suddenly going to open up and you're going to understand everything. But right now it's a matter of this person just kind of getting out of their head and being able to take a step back and make the decision for themselves. Okay. I also want to say for you as well, to really focus on all these insecurities that might be coming up for you over the next few days, and know that try not to take anything that you're feeling personally. Try not to take what other people are doing or not doing personally, because this week is all about showing you, showing you your own self-worth, showing you how you feel about yourself and your confidence within yourself. And so all these fears that come up, just know that you're being guided to hold yourself in a higher value and see that you can have the things you want, and feel confident that people see you for who you are, and feel confident that people appreciate the person that you are. And again, don't get in your head. Just let things go. Let all the little aggravations go, because it is going to be kind of a tense week for everybody. I would also recommend taking some time to really write down when you're aggravated or stressed this week. Take some time to just write your feelings down, write everything that you're feeling down, because that action is releasing these emotions for you. Just getting them out in the open is releasing those emotions for you. I'm just going to pull one more. Okay, the Eight of Swords. Again, that's somebody being stuck in their head. And the Eight of Swords says to me, it's not what you think it is. So anything that you're worried about right now, it's not as bad as you think it is. I want to say that that the person that you're dealing with, that you're worried about, is actually doing a lot more to make their way towards the connection than you realize. They just don't want to speak on it right now until they have everything planned out. Okay? Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Please check the description box for the link to my Facebook page. That's where you can find information on getting private paid readings for me, and also all the different services that I do offer. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. I will be posting videos every day. And also, I want to make a little offer. If you subscribe to the channel and shoot me a message, I'll give you $5 off your next reading. Okay? All right. So I'm sending you much love. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Bye-bye.